Hi, welcome back to my channel Learn SQL with Shahid. In last class, we have discussed about auto growth file size. Okay, like when creation of database here, like we have DB1, DB2, DB3, DB4, right? I am creating one more database, like DB5. I will be creating DB5 database. So at that time, we have discussed about auto growth. Okay, here. So if we go here, like if I give in percentage, now initial size is 80 MB. Okay. So for example, I will not change. I will just explain you. Like you are creating one, sorry, like 800 MB, that is 8 GB. Okay, data file you are creating. Then at the time of installation, we have clicked that grant perform volume maintenance task, which is instant file initialization. So if you not click that option, then it will this database, whenever we create the database, right, it will fill the data page with zeros. So to avoid that, we have to click a grant volume performance maintenance task, which is instant file initialization, to avoid the data pages with filling zero. It will not fill with zeros. If we will not give, if we will not tick that checkbox, then it will fill with zeros, and database creation will take longer time. So to avoid that and database creation to be very quick, so we have to click that option. So here let it be at initial size as 80. Okay, so whenever I will give in percentage, now like I am giving like 50% here. I am clicking OK. It has changed auto growth for 50%. Okay, so 50% means 80 divided by 240, like 80 plus 40, then it will be 120. So again it 50% it will increase after filling 120 MB. So 120 divided by 2, 60. 120 plus 60, 180. So again half, 90. 90 plus 160, again it will be like 270. So it goes on like that. If we give, if in 50%, if we give 100%, then it will take it as 80 plus 80, 160, 160 plus 160, 320, same thing. Okay, like and if we'll keep in MB bytes, like means everyone follows 250 MB as standard practice. Okay, in every organization, most of the organization, they follow 250 MB. So like 80 MB, if I will give for example for 80 MB. So if we give 80 MB, it will become 160 MB. 80 plus 180, once it fills 80, size becomes 80, then again it will consume 80 auto growth. Okay, 80 plus 80, 160, 160 plus 80, 240, 240 plus 80, 320, like that it goes on. Okay, and if I limit like the space, whatever it is there, for example I had the space of here in C drive 200 GB I have, 201. Okay, so if I limit to 100 GB, 100 GB means 100 GB I am limiting like this. Okay, 100 GB, then it will stop, limit to that size, and it will stop taking the consuming the size. So it will consume whatever the 100 GB space is there. If we go up to 150 GB, again it will take same 150 GB, limit up to 150 GB. That is the size. And if we add, if we limit and add another files like 100 GB again to a second NDF file, 100 GB again to third NDF files, like that, same thing, like it will limit and it will goes on and add and fill another files, like that. Okay, so if we keep unlimited, then whatever the disk space is there, 200 GB, it is consumed at 200 GB. Okay, it will consume 200 GB. And like one MDF file, I will click OK. Here one MDF file, this MDF file, whatever I am creating, that it will goes up to 16 TB. 16 TB means 16 TB for MDF primary data file. Okay, and a log file, that is like 2 TB. It goes size up to 2 TB. And if I calculate here, see here, we can create 30 up to 32,700 MDF NDF files, okay, the data files, consuming considering and assuming one log files, okay, one log file. We can create multiple log files also, like log files is sequential and data files is not sequential, and it follows proportional fill strategy. Okay, what is proportional fill strategy? I will explain you with an example. Okay, so I'm giving into like 16 TB, right, MDF file. So the 524 petabyte, okay, database size can be this much. So like if for example we have 32,700 here, 32,700 into 16 TB, this much MDF files we can create, and another 67 is there, no, log file, like a log file 16, for example I'm just telling, no one will create only one log files in environment, in one environment everyone will find that much, only one log file. Like 2 TB, like it will be filling up to 2 TB. SQL Server DB won't be keep white, okay, because they have to do some shrink operation and take log file backups, okay. That things and all is there. I will be explaining in further classes what is log file, what is transaction, and all I will be explaining. So this is 67 log files we can create, okay. So that is one log file is 2 TB, means 2 TB, then 134, like that we can create 134 TB, like that we can create log files. So hope you have been understood. Like now I am going with this creation of sales data table I will create. For that I will give this file group, okay. File group also we can create up to 32,767 file groups we can create. Like also we have 32,767 this database files, including log file as well, okay. It is a mixture of MDF and LDF file, okay. So in mostly every environment, as I said, like you will find only one log file, multiple log files, like one file find like 30,000, 20,000, you mostly will be finding like something around two MDF file, two data files, three data files, four data files, like that. You won't find n number of data files also, because why will keep this multi-file data files, means in file groups. So data is stored in data files, and also data files are organized. Like we can organize data properly, like sales table we can be organized in sales data can be organized in a sales table, and also if there is any marketing table can be organized in marketing data can be organized in marketing table, okay, like that, okay. HR data can be organized in HR table, like that. We need this file group to organize the data properly, and tables are created on file groups, okay. This is logically, not files directly, not on files, okay. So tables are created on file groups, okay. Tables, I will show you how to create table on file group. File groups helps with proper performance, and also it will enhance and boost up the performance, and also we can take file group backups also, like backup we can take for file groups, okay. That is the advantages of having file groups. And if I and I here database owner should be every time in SA only, as I said. And I can add here as I said, now file groups, sales data I will create as file group, okay. I will give this logical name as db5, okay, underscore as this sales 1 I will give sales 1, okay. I will give file group as sales data here, new file group I will create here, sales data file group I am creating, sales data, okay. So again one more file group, one more file I am adding. Okay, db5 underscore sales2 I will give. Okay, sales2, and here same thing like sales data on this one, sales one file is created on sales data, sales2 file also created on sales data file group. Okay, if I give here db5 underscore sales, this is sales. Okay, sales 2 dot NDF. If I won't give, or if I give also, it will take automatically as this thing only. Say I will not give for sales one, I will not give for db5 underscore log and db5 MDF file. Okay, so if I click OK, then you will find here in properties, files, you will find same thing here. See here, sales one I have given only for this db5 underscore sales 2. I have typed here, I have not typed for db5 underscore sales one, db5 underscore MDF. Here see here, MDF is primary data file. Okay, and whatever we create after NDF, it is NDF. NDF, see here, MDF is primary data file, NDF is secondary data file. So it contains MDF contains information about other files. Okay, secondary data files, other secondary data files, whatever like up to 10 I have created NDF files. Then also we'll find this information about this NDF will be found in MDF only. This has the information about all NDF files. So I will be creating one table on sales file group. Okay, so as I said here, sales data files tables are created on file groups, not directly on file groups. So file groups is logical. I will show you. Create, I am in data db5 only. Create table, sales table I am going to create. Okay, sales table. I will give s number, comma int. Int means integer, and int, comma s name varchar of 50 I will give. Okay, variable character. Okay, see here on sales data, if I won't give here sales data file group, sales data file group, this is the file group. If I won't give here, for example, I'm not giving, then the default file group will go to primary group. Here see default. Here if I select, if I won't give, I will click on OK. We will click on OK. If I select sales group, then if I not give here on sales also, on sales data here, then it will it will go to, I will execute this. It will go to it will go to here sales data only. I will delete this. I will delete this because I have not selected here. Now see here, if I go to properties, I have not clicked OK. Right click properties. Then if you go to file groups here, now it is the default path for sales data. Okay, so I have given the sales data has a default file group. And one more thing, no one will keep this file group as on primary. Whatever the information it has now, it has this NDF files information, other NDF files. So we have to creep every time in sales data only. In many companies, some people won't follow this. So sales data is there now. We have to keep this file group whatever the user created. Okay. So I will show you now. The table has been created. If it is not given here for default path, we have to create like this on sales table. Okay. So that's what I want to explain you guys. So if I will expand this table, now I'll find the sales table. If I go to the properties here, yeah, see here storage. If I go to storage, you will see find here sales data file group. See here, I have not given anything. I have selected default. It has went to sales data file group. Okay, same thing you can also do in your labs. Okay, so I am inserting some data. Insert into values here. Yes, means insert into values table name. I have to give table sales table value. I am giving 1 comma 1. Okay, like this I am giving the value. See, the table value has been executed. If I select here, it has been executed 1 1. Okay, so again if I execute this, execute here 1 1. Okay, I will execute this go 1000 times. I will execute this command 10,000 times. If I execute this 10,000 times, it will execute this. If you see here, it is executing. So if I right click, I will go to properties. Then storage, it will increase the storage here. See, now the commands has been completed and the query has been executed successfully. Now you will see table like 200 MB is filled. Okay, what I wanted to exactly explain means, if I go to that path where I have kept, where I created that MDF files. Okay, NDF files. See, whatever I have created on NDF files only. That sales table and file group sales data. Okay, so sales data I have created this table. So I have created 2 files. Okay, it will this uh, MDF file, this data files will consider this proportional fill strategy. Okay, it will share the data with each other. Like 2 files are created on sales data. Right click on this properties. I have created 2 files on one file group. See here. This is one NDF file. This is another NDF file. Okay, secondary data file NDF. Sales 1, sales 2 on sales data. So if I go here to program files, MS SQL Server and MS SQL 2025, MS SQL, this data, what again DB5, right? DB5 sales 1, DB, see here, both NDF files has equal data, 81,920 KB, 81,920 KB. So I want to explain that it follows proportional fill strategy. It will store the data in a table parallelly, like half on sales 1, half on sales 2. Like logically I have created a table on file group. So this sales 1 and sales 2 files, it shared the data proportionally. So you can note it down that whenever data is created on a file group, then it follows proportional field strategy. Okay, and it has filled equally with 81 and 81 920 kb, 81 920 kb. Okay, so I will give another example as well. I have this HR table as well. I will copy this same thing. First I have to create HR data. I will create. Okay, another file group I will create. Properties, uh, file files. I can create from here also. Add another file group, or else I can create from here also files. Okay, so I can add another file here. I will add as db5 underscore HR1. Okay, here I will create new file group as HR data. I will click OK. Then again I will add another file db5 underscore HR2. Okay, so on HR data I'm creating this. Okay, see here two files on HR data file group I am creating. This is also the NDF secondary data file. Whatever the MDF is there at the creation of the new database, it will create first MDF, and whatever the secondary data files is there on NDF, it is it means it will consider as a secondary NDF. Okay, so I am creating add. Okay, see here I will create one more table. I will copy this. Okay, same thing, or else I can change here. I will create a HR table. Okay, I am creating HR table. Already we have a sales data. Okay, I will create same thing what is there here. Okay, see here, if I won't give anything, it will go to sales data again. So we are creating an HR data primary group. No, we had to give on HR data. That is the file group we are creating. Okay, on file group we are creating the table. So this is the thing already I explained it. Tables are created on file groups, not directly on files. Okay, so I'm creating this. Okay, insert values HR table. Okay, I'm giving this HR table. I'm in db5 database only. So HR table. Okay, I'll create same thing. So if I go here, inserting data. Okay, I'll refresh. db5, yeah, HR1 HR2, same thing, it has been distributed. Okay, same thing like 81 920, because I am giving 10,000 10,000 only, right? So it is consuming that much space only. This thing I wanted to explain. So also we can create this db5 on this. I can change this path also. If I go to properties, not only in C drive, we can create anything on D drive as well. I can add another like db5 underscore. I am adding another file. Okay, consider as marketing. Like I will create one more file group, market data. Okay, so I can change the path also, this one. Okay, I will change to the D drive. Okay. I will add another. db5 underscore marketing 2. I will give marketing 2. I will select market data file group. So I will change. We can keep it on C also, no issues. I will keep it on one C. 2 I will keep it on C. This marketing 2. Marketing I will keep it on D drive. If I click OK, so here a market table I will create. Market table on market data. See, this thing I have created on this. Wait 1 minute. HR data is created now. I will show that also. Storage I created on HR data file group, right? If you go to right click properties, storage, if you see here storage, in storage you will find here HR data file group. Same thing, now I will be creating this on market data file group, market table. So I will and market I will show you, refresh and show you this tables. See, right click properties, market table is created on market data file group. Why we are creating this file groups, file and file group concept means that backup of file group we can take separately, and also the database can be, data files can be organized properly in a file group. Data files are organized in a file groups in proper manner. So we can take backup and performance, to enhance the performance we are doing these things and all. So here like market table, storage market table, market file group. So because of the performance, backup and data to be properly organized, these are the three reasons we create a file and file groups. So again I will insert 1 minute. Yeah. See, what I want to explain you means that I have created a market in data file, right? Which means market 1, market 2 will come here. Market 2 have given this location. Marketing 2. Yeah, see here, same thing. It has been splitted like a proportional. It used a proportional field strategy. This NDF files, like it has half data in it here, and half if you will go to D drive, right, here it is filled half. So this thing I want to explain, guys. So yeah, like summary, like data is stored in data files. Data files are organized using file groups. Data tables are created on file groups, not directly on files. Why we are creating these file groups? It helps in performance and take backups. Like backup management will be easier. We can take particular file group backup and organize data is properly organized. These are the main things. So we create file and file groups. So that's all for today's class. Like next we'll be discussing the database files is there now, that file architecture I will be discussing, like how data is stored, what is extents, what is pages, and all I will be discussing in further classes. That's all for today's class. And yeah, thank you everyone. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, take care. Bye everyone.